All right. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everybody. Ishmael Diaz here, your Grey Witch. Stopping by on this beautiful, magical Friday. I hope everybody's doing well. We survived the week. And I know it wasn't easy for most of us, or maybe all of us, but we survived. So congratulate yourself on surviving another week on these times that are kind of difficult for everybody. So salute to you for making it possible, not just only for yourself, but the ones around. You are a blessing. Remember that your strength is the one that keeps people going sometimes. Sometimes your strength is exactly what's needed. Like that cup of coffee that hits the soul on the right moment. Just like that. I come here and I'm gonna welcome everybody because I'll probably miss most of y'all. I'll be straight up with y'all. it's kind of hard to keep up with everybody. So for the ones I missed and probably going to miss, welcome. God damn it, welcome. All right, come here every Sunday. I share a spell jar with y'all. Nice one. It's always a good book, so I recommend this if y'all get into jar spells. This is a good book to start with. So take a picture of it, screenshot it, look for it. I highly recommend it. It's a good book. It's very practical, very easy. Something a little more difficulty on levels, but it's easy to go, okay? The second thing you get from me today on this live is you get an oracle card from me. Now, I have to do this and I have to stress this because not a lot of people, like I said, have the knowledge we have, even to the pronunciation of certain words that we have, okay? Now, this word right here is Samhain, okay? This is a Season of the Witch Samhain edition. It's not Samhain. It's not a first nor a last name. We have to be mindful with the knowledge we have for the ones who don't know what it is, okay? So just be mindful, all right? So you get a card from this every day from you know what I mean, to like my life today. And then last and least, you get a few cards of these from the palmistry deck. This is another deck. This is another deck I highly recommend y'all getting. This right here is going to help you out a lot to understand about your hand, the line, the lifeline, the headline, and all that beautiful stuff that goes with it, the gaps, size of your fingers, the size of your thumbs, all that good stuff is right here. So if you are interested in palmistry, this is something that can get you started, get you on your way, and get you into a good new path of reading people's palm. Okay? So, welcome everybody. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope everybody's doing good. Remember, I know this week has been difficult. Like most weeks has been these last few years, maybe. But what surprises me is, and not surprises me to be honest with you, because I've seen that y'all survived everything life has hit you so far. You're here. If life wanted to do something different, things would have been different for you in your life. Just keep in mind that, like I've said before, I'll say again, for the ones who lived it and are here, salute to you, strong soul. You are no longer a victim, you're a survivor. So you don't have to go through them things no more. Now things are different. Now you have control. Okay? Remember that you're born free. Everybody's born free. Free to do whatever it is life grants you to do, or what it wants you to do. Life is just life. And life is, no, it's not going to be nice to everybody. You know what I'm saying? I'll be straight up. But life is still life. Life is beautiful. Remember, this is our only opportunity to do this, ladies and gentlemen. I'm always going to stress that to you. This is our... Hey, welcome, Crystal Lee. Welcome, everybody. So, with that saying, just remind yourself, keep in mind, somewhere, keep it in your head somewhere, that this is our only opportunity at this living, breathing thing. Do something productive with your life. Stop worrying about what people say. People are always going to say, whether you do, whether you don't. So the choice is yours, whether you want to listen or just go about with your life. But at the end of the day, everybody lived theirs. Now this is your time to live yours. Nothing wrong with being selfish. There really isn't. It doesn't make you a bad person. It doesn't make you a mean person. Well, hey, to be selfish is actually understanding more about you with patience. And if you add shadow work to that, you'd be surprised what you find about yourself in areas that needed to be filled in. You know what I'm saying? So always be you. Be your original self. Like, for example, me. I walk around with bones all over my neck. It's just part of me. I have bones everywhere. There's bones and More bones, and I even have my pinky bones on my earrings, as y'all can see. They're mixed with my most potent black salt with graveyard dirt from a friend who passed away a few years ago because he was a witch, unfortunately. But, you know, that's life also. We're not going to be here forever, ladies and gentlemen. We have to do something about the life we live in and how we want to live it and how much fun we can have at the same time. Because life isn't all about seriousness. You can't take life serious all the time. You're going to fucking 60 by the time you hit 30. That's stress along with that and all that anxiety and all that shit with it. Live your life as content as you can make it for yourself. Remember that not everybody's not going to understand you. Not everybody's going to like you. Not everybody's going to even try to figure you the fuck out. They're just going to go based on what they think. Ignorance. That shouldn't stop you. I came a long way here in this place in South Carolina under the Bible Belt. I went from getting looked at like I was a foreign object or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Till right now, me and my girlfriend drive around on a mini golf cart and everybody waved like they had known us for years or some shit. Respect is earned, not just given. So you can be yourself. People will adapt just as much as you have to adapt and adopt to people. Okay? That shouldn't stop you, though, from being who you are. Originally, who you were supposed to be, sorry. But you know what I mean. So don't sweat if somebody doesn't like your hair, your jewelry, the way you dress, the way, you know what, you're not here to please everybody. Just as much as not everybody is here to please your ass. You know what I'm saying? Just as much as we have to live our life. Hey, Betty, welcome. Just as much as we have to live our life, so does everybody else. They shouldn't care what we think about them either. See how that goes? Hey. My glasses. Thank you. I was looking for my glasses. Maybe now I can see y'all better. Oh, there you go. Oh shit! You see what another pair of lenses can do to somebody? You actually see better. There you go. See, check this out. I can use my glasses. All right. Thank you, white lady. So, you know, life is, you must also learn to laugh. You can't be taking life so seriously. You have to laugh in life. Even if it's caused laughing at yourself. Fuck it. Just laugh for a little bit. Can't always be living life so serious. Life is already stressful enough, but don't you already have enough back pain by the weight you have on your shoulders? Most of this weight ain't even yours. You carrying a lot of people's weight for no reason. You already help what you're supposed to help. Remember, you are only one. You can only do so much, including myself. So take your time with yourself. You are the most important main ingredient in your cauldron. So take it easy with yourself. You don't want to spread yourself around so fast and then you run out. Then there's no more to find you with. You know what I'm saying? So just take things easy. Hey, welcome. Welcome to my live. Everybody who's joined, welcome to my live. God damn it, welcome. Alright, I'm not going to get everybody. I'll be straight up with y'all, but welcome. Alright, I hope everybody's Friday is magical. It is Friday, the end of the week. I want you to understand that you survived another week. This week, I'm pretty sure it wasn't easy for most of y'all folks. But here you are. The end of the week. The end of the day. It's 5 o'clock already for most folks out there. That means whatever came through your path this whole week, whether it was good or bad, you survived it. You managed to reach the end of the week, like I said, and just smile because you know that you got this. And this is day in and day out. Doesn't matter how much you complain about it. You complain about it every day. Most of y'all do. Damn it, another fucking day. I gotta do this, I gotta do that. Yeah, but we do it. And to be honest with you, if we never done it, it wouldn't be done the way you're supposed to do it. Because you have a special way of doing things. I mean, why is it you think people come to you? Is it because you're a nice person? No, it's because they see something in you they just can't define. Something trusting. Something they can just go to you and just talk about anything. I know most of y'all here has been having magical awakenings. This has, my hands are itching and everything. This last few weeks or so. That's part of a magical awakening. You're not going crazy. Let me let you know right now. Those voices you're hearing, they're your ancestors, spirit guides, so forth and etc. You're not going crazy. Get that shit out your head. You're misunderstanding the magical processes that's happening. That's all that's happening. Okay? So you're not going crazy. Take your time to read between the lines, your ancestors, spirit guides, etc. messages they give you. Because they will be leaving you with messages. You know what I'm saying? My right hand itches when I'm going to receive. When my left hand itches, that means I'm going to receive, but also, like it's more giving than receiving. Unlike the right, you're going to receive more. So if your right hand, like mine, for example, my right hand palms all this. When I was young in Puerto Rico, my grandmother used to always say, "Don't scratch it. Ain't never gonna happen if you don't if you scratch it." I'm like, "All right." I never scratched it. Next thing you know, I get a job opportunity. Something happens. I get extra cash in my pocket. Some blessings. You know what I'm saying? Remember, here, this is gonna go to all of y'all, not just myself. We start our week on Monday. We wake up every morning. We feed everybody their breakfast, get them ready for their day, school, job, etc. You're manifesting most of what you want their day to be, not just your own. That's being selfish. That's a good thing. Then comes your day. You go home, you see this crazy ass coworker you don't like to, but you have to work with him because he's your coworker. You got a manager you don't like. Sometimes you want to put him in places he don't belong, but you still manage. See what I'm saying? You still manage. There ain't nothing in this obstacle of what they call life that you can't walk over, and you've survived many things in life. Okay, so keep in mind how strong you are. Because if you had your chance to give up when you had your chance, and you did not, you kept on getting up. You kept on fighting for not just for everyone around you, but most importantly, yourself. Most of you here, or some of y'all, you can go 50-50, was going with your soul and not with your ego. And when you walk with your soul, you welcome everything that's not just about you. Here's something. The ego says me, the soul says we. So when you think of yourself unselfishly and you think of others unselfish, things change. There's a shift happening. A shift you can feel. Check that out. Do it, practice it when you're done watching this live. So when you give yourself more unselfishly, and doesn't mean blowing, inflating your head up like they say and all this good shit. You don't got to do all that. You already accomplished everything you needed to accomplish in life. And you don't have to brag about it. In fact, nobody really has to know of all your accomplishments. You could just keep that to yourself and just go with it. Remember, we have options. But remember, your ego is always going to stop you from being who you're supposed to be to others and to yourself. So when it comes to the ego, ease up on things, okay? A wise man told me that the ego is the driver and the soul is the car. Careful how you drive, okay? So everybody who's joined, welcome. Blessed be just me. That's my girlfriend. She's gonna be soon my moderator. I haven't seen Cuppa Joe yet. She's my moderator. And I know I missed a whole bunch of y'all, and I'm sorry. It's very complicated to catch up with everybody, but welcome. God damn it, welcome. You know what I'm saying? I hope everybody's doing well. I know I need my glasses to look this far, but sometimes the words just get a little bit too blurry. Sister, good afternoon from here. Good morning if you're just waking up where you're from, and thank you for joining here. And thank you, everybody, for being here with me. Okay, I want you to know that, outside things are bad right now. And I mean outside your house, not just mine. Things right now are just bad. You know what I mean? And I'm not going to say the world's going crazy, because the world's not going crazy. The world still spins the way it does. It's humanity that's losing their goddamn mind. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Emily. So, stay home. Stay in your craft. Unless you have to go out, you got your jobs to do and stuff like that, and our responsibilities. Yes, I get that. But still, to be safer, it's better to just stay home. Stay home where your family. You know what I mean? Stay home where everything is safe. There's control, there's order, there's peace, there's laughter, and the most importantly is there's love. Okay? Safety is a big deal. And right now, the streets are bad. So just be careful out there. If you have to go out, keep your eyes open. Always use your third eye. Use your intuition. Trust your gut. Okay? Things doesn't smell right. Trust me, it's not gonna taste right. Okay? So if you are walking down the street and let's say something tells you to go left, go to your left, and let whatever's going to happen on the right happen on the right because you listened, you trusted your gut, you trusted your intuition, and so that probably saved you or probably others from a situation that just could have been avoided. You see how things work because you make it happen? This is not just me talking. This is what y'all do every day. Y'all make shit happen. Like I said in other lives before, you are all manifesting ninjas. Hey, Annabelle, welcome. Thank you. Y'all have opened yourself up to a magical level where to the point where most of y'all can't even say shit without something happening. Tell me if I'm lying or not. And then you wonder like, oh shit, I did say that. Yeah, you did. So that means your magical experiences is lighting it up. That means you're doing the right thing. Okay? So yeah, it happens. So yeah. Just keep in mind, as you progress with magic and life and everything, you evolve with magic and life with everything. You know what I mean? So magic is always going to be around you. As you grow and evolve, magic will grow with you and evolve also with you. So it makes you to be the witch you're supposed to be, not the witch the world wants you to be. You know what I'm saying? So always be yourself. Trust your intuition. Trust your gut. Don't trust your heart. The heart is a bad thing to trust. Trust me. You don't want to trust your heart. And if you don't believe what I'm saying about don't trusting your heart, trust your heart and go back to your ex-boyfriend. See how that work out. Not gonna work out. Don't trust your heart. Trust your gut. Your gut is not gonna lead you where you're not supposed to be. Trust me. Trust your own instincts. Be trusting of your own instincts. Okay? Something doesn't feel right. Like I said, if it don't smell right, it's not gonna taste right. So be aware of these things. Okay? And I want to congratulate everybody for just being who you are. Day in and day out, y'all wake up and like I said, y'all deal with the world in your own beautiful way. And I know for most of us, it's a lot more added weight to our shoulders to what it should be. But check this out. By the end of your day, you're smelling the high heavens because you made all that shit possible. You made it all happen. You did. You ain't asked for help. You could have asked for help, but you didn't ask for help. Not because you're proud or nothing, it's because you got it. That's fine. And yeah, you could have asked for help when you had every opportunity to do so, and you did not because, again, you got it. You know what I mean? Exactly, Emily. And I know I'm Wizard. Thank you for joining. Everybody else, free to be. Thank you very much. I'm trying to catch up with y'all. I'm trying to catch up. Free to be. Who else? Okay, everybody else. Not the distraction. So, just congratulate yourself and be easy on yourself. Remember, you do so much for everybody. Try to do something for yourself for once. That's, like I said, it doesn't make you a bad person to just think of yourself. You're put in this world to think of you, not to think of everybody else. Because not everybody else is going to think of you. So take time for yourself every day. 5, 10, 15 minutes. Meditate. Ground yourself. Hug a tree. Burn some candles outside if it's not windy. Work on your altar. There's so many things for you can really do. You know what I mean? My dad, my evil best friend, beautiful soul. Oh. So, there's always something for you to do as a magical being. You don't have to be a witch, wizard, mage, etc. These are all just simple steps for you to have a better understanding of what peace is. Because peace is out there. Trust me, peace is out there. We may not get the peace we want when we want it, but we get a piece of it. We get a bite of that pie, you know what I'm saying? It makes you want it more. So you pursue that peace until you find your peace. I found my peace. It took me 49 years to find the peace that I have found here where I'm at today. Little Miss Kid, thank you. I'm doing good. How you doing, Little Miss Kitty? I'm doing good, system. My siblings are so bad. I have one brother. That's it. No sisters. I was born in Puerto Rico in '76. Brought here 6 months old. When I was in Boston, they raised me. I was raised in Boston basically all my life. Um, I moved around a lot. I'm 49. Like I said, I'll be 50 this year. I don't have no children. I never wanted kids. Told my ex-wife to get me pregnant. See how that shit work out. That's why we're not together no more. You know what I'm saying? Mm. I knew at high school in my sophomore year that having kids was not going to be one of my things, and that's young. And I stood with that. And I also think about it this way: what's the purpose of me bringing a child or children into this world if I'm not going to be in their lives? Why would I want to put that stress on these kids, my family, their family, etc.? Not going to do that to myself or anybody else. So I'm like, no, I'm not, because I knew I was going to be busy. I knew where life was going to take me exactly where I'm at today. Making sure that the right way is done, making sure that I remind everybody of how beautiful your soul is and how strong you are when you think you're not. There's nothing you really can't accomplish. You have survived many things in your day. From the lightest day that can bring you smile to the darkest day that make you cry at 2:30 in the morning all by yourself wondering if life's gonna take you where you need to go. You survived all that. You did. Nobody grabbed your hand. You grabbed your own hand. You got up. And with all the things we've all experienced, with the mental, the physical, again, we're not victims, we're survivors. We survived. Because no matter what they threw at us, we still got up. No matter what they hit us with, we hit them back. And there was no stopping us. You are testament of that fucking strength. The ones who lived it, the ones who've been through it, survived it. You survived. And just know that that shit will not happen anymore in your life. Ever. Because you have control now. Feels good to be free. Especially to be free where you're supposed to be. With nobody to tell you how you're supposed to eat, breathe, wake up, walk, talk. Not supposed to. Remember, love is not supposed to hurt. Love is supposed to be enjoyed. Physically, mentally, spiritually. Love is not supposed to hurt. Love is a beautiful thing. And it exists. And for the ones who have found love, you know what I'm talking about. When all you do is just think about this person no matter what happens in your day. You could be waiting on the bus stop and you could be had the worst day of your fucking day. You know what I'm saying? All of a sudden, you see your husband, spouse, boyfriend, girlfriend, etc. turn around the corner, everything just washes away. That's love right there. That's what I live by right there. It doesn't have to be like a sentimental love or relationship love, just love in general. Like I have love for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Just love in general. Love has many multiple meanings. Now the type of love I like to receive is the love I like to feel. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to give it right back to everybody else. So love is a beautiful thing. You did make it bright pink. Thank you. God damn it. Hell yeah. We are worth the time to have peace and feel joy. Yes, we do, Emily. Yes, we do. So remember, this life it is about you. Without you, there is really nothing going on. Cup of Joe, damn it, I was just calling you. Thank you. See how things happen? That's my moderator, yo. Cup of Joe. Say hi to her, everybody. Say hello to Just Me, Blessed Be. That's my girlfriend. She's also gonna be a moderator. Cup of Joe is my moderator. Thank you, Joe, for making it. I was thinking about you. It's been a busy day. I found out my grandmother's pregnant. No, I'm just playing. I got jokes. So it's been a busy day. A lot of things are going on. A lot of shifts are happening for a lot of folks outside and inside of here. Y'all know what y'all talking about. You're very welcome. Thank you. So, I want to congratulate you all for being here with me today. It means a lot. It really does. Because, as we grow, and I'm going to use we, not me. We. It means all of y'all included too, and the ones that are not here. As we grow with our physical, our magical grows with our experiences also. Like I said, most of us here already, we come to the point we don't even need a fucking tarot card. We already know. You know what I'm talking about. Y'all here already. We don't need, sometimes most of us here don't even need a tarot card to really just know where the hell you need to go or what's happening or what's going to happen. Your gifted ass. That's what you are. Okay? And you know, and like I said earlier, a lot of y'all, most of y'all here are just happening to understand what magic is because it's happened. You're saying things, things are happening, you're thinking things are manifesting. That's the processes of your magical skills. Now again, I'm going to repeat this to you. I want you to listen to me. You're not going crazy. This is not a mental episode. Okay? This is your magic. It's all it is. You're misunderstanding the magical processes that's happening. So like I said, I'm going to repeat this also. Like I said earlier. If you are hearing a voice or voices, and let's say it feels good and it's sending you to a good direction, it's a good chance those are ancestors, spirit guides, deities, etc. Again, not going crazy. If you just think you're going crazy and you see yourself eating a rock with ketchup, then you got problems. You know what I'm saying? But those voices that you're hearing, no. Those are your ancestors, those are your guides, those are your spirit guides, your angel guides, etc. You know what I'm talking about. They have their beautiful ways of communicating with us. Beautiful. So no matter what your walk in life, no matter what your path is in life, no matter what witch, wizard, mage, doesn't matter your practice, doesn't matter your walk in life, own it, love it, embrace it. Okay? And I do have an announcement that I do have to share with y'all because it just came to my attention 3-4 days ago. Oh, excuse me. So, most of y'all know, no, some of y'all know, thank you. Some of y'all know, most of y'all don't. I'm an ordained minister for like the last 5 years. No, I'm going on 5 years now as an ordained minister. I knew some of the responsibilities of it, but didn't know the full extent of it until my friend walked me through the whole thing. And here's the thing. I've done most of the things already without having the knowledge of what a minister's supposed to do. And I'll give you an example, and I'll share this with you. A couple years ago, a young lady passed away here. I'm not going to get into details. She passed away here in a very dramatic manner. And I was invited to the funeral, not to talk or anything of that nature, but just to help with tables and chairs. They did hire a Catholic priest for the talking and the ceremony and all this good stuff. You know how they get it done. So as my friend and his wife were showing me the scenery of this beautiful waterfall, a bridge that shakes when you walk on it, but it won't fall type thing, and a good river down below. So as things were getting ready, we're walking back. We're asking where's the priest so we can just sit down, get all this out the way, get all these tables, and go back home. It's hot. You know what I'm saying? This priest took the $350 after a 5-minute speech and just left. He didn't even dress up as a proper priest. This boy came in with a blue Hawaiian shirt and khaki pants with some slippers. That's not the way you do things. That's not professional. So I noticed that some of the energies in there were a little bothered by that, and you know, this how funny things work. How things work in life, and how sometimes life or whatever force it is driving things to happen for you. This is the window that opened for me when everybody finished finding out that he left, took his money and everything. I went to where he was, but I was just there to pick up the table and the chair with the other guy that was on the other side. As we put it there and I'm walking by, somebody, the auntie said, would anybody like to see anything in memory of this person and this and that? And I said, this is what I'm saying. Sometimes I just walk into shit when you shouldn't be walking into shit. You know what I'm talking about. And you make the best of it and you make it work. That's the shit about it. That's the blessing that we have. You know what I'm saying? So I did one of these. Everybody looked at me because I carry my staff everywhere I go. Yeah, that's my staff. 15 years with me. This right here is the staff of Lilith. Snake and everything. Okay? So I walked in and the little speech that I gave wasn't that long, but it was truthful. I said, I may not know this person the way y'all have known her, but the times I have met her, with my girlfriend. This young lady has been respectful, very upfront with things. She's never disrespected me or my girlfriend or the house when she ever came in here. So that version is the version that's gonna stay with me. So let's remember her by something good that she did before she had to go home, like I told her. Rejoice the soul that she was, not the person that y'all gonna remember for her, who she was. Always love the gifted little young girl that y'all have in your memory when y'all look at her. The dad was there, he was choked up, he couldn't talk. Two uncles got the permission to come here, but even though they were shackled, they were prisoners, but nudge and everything and respect. Couldn't give him a handshake or nothing, but I gave him a nudge on the elbow, you know what I'm saying? So here's the thing. I've been doing this or minister thing for a minute without, like I said, having the proper knowledge of the responsibilities that goes with it. And it goes to show because I've been counseling folks on a magical level since middle school. It's been something that's been just given to me since I was young. I don't have all the answers. I don't want to have all the answers. That's a headache I don't want to have in my day. It's not enough pills for that headache. You know what I'm saying? I don't want that. I don't want it. But I do have, a good way of talking to people to make them not to make them, to have them understand just how things are in life beyond the way we're thinking. Sometimes the way we think is not the way we're supposed to think. Because remember, the mind will play tricks on you sometimes. Okay, so just be wary of, be mindful of that. So, welcome, King of Empathy. I missed a lot of folks coming in. That's what's going to happen. Thank you, everybody, for joining in. Thank you, everybody. Welcome. Damn it, welcome. Ishmael Diaz here, you great witch, and just stopping by Sunday and just see how everybody's doing. On Sunday, this Sunday coming up, I'm going to be... Damn cowboy. I'm going to be accompanied by Edward Sott, and I'm going to be accompanied by Lissa Love. She's going to be part of our group, and she's going to be coming on Sunday so we can all have a female's perspective and a good way of balance with the feminine divine. Okay? So that's going to be interesting. It's going to be fun. There's going to be a lot of different approaches of different ways to think of magic, and maybe one of them can help you out in understanding what's happening to your magical being. You know what I'm saying? So, let's get on with this beautiful jar spell. I'm going to pick one nice here for y'all. Yeah, this is a good one. A witch's battle to find lost objects. Now, this subject isn't about just with age. We just tend to lose shit. Now, this is gonna go to you young witches out there. As a young practitioner, you're not a baby witch. That's not a word for us. We didn't grow up with that word. We're not gonna adopt it and give it to you. You are a young practitioner. Now, when the magic hits you, magic doesn't have an age, size, skin color, hair color. It doesn't matter what you look like. But magic can hit you at the age of 5. That can hit you like the age of 105. Okay? You won't know till magic hits you until you actually know magic just hit you. You'll be able to know things more than what you usually did, or maybe more than what somebody else does. You'll predict more. You keep it to yourself. You'll hear more. You won't share more because you don't want people to get. You don't want that attention. These are all your magical traits. Most of us have them, or all of us have them. We come from a generation where magic wasn't just a thing we suppressed. Magic was a thing we lived with every day. We are from the 70s, 80s, and 90s. Magic was a thing in our magical everyday life. From how we manifested things, from how we wanted our school day to go work, to how we wanted to see our best friend in class, hoping he didn't miss a day for you can see this person. You manifested that and saying, he's the first one you see when you turn to your right and you walk through your little classroom. I'm just saying, if you remember that. You make that happen. So today's witch's battle is how to find a lost object. So here's the thing on that. As a young practitioner, you will fuck up a lot. You will drop a lot of things. You will add more than what you should. You will forget some ingredients. My point to this is you don't expect perfection. There's no such thing as a perfect witch. Okay? Not one witch knows everything either. Okay? Even I am still learning about a lot of things in the magical realm. I'll be 50. So don't think you're going to learn everything, because you're not. Stay on one subject at a time. And please take your time. Okay? 2 things I'll share with you. Know your craft know yourself and know your craft. Okay, those two things are going to be crucial. I share the 13 goals of a witch frequently a lot. I don't remember them because I got a lot going on right now. Okay, but I will post it again. But my favorite are the first two: know yourself, know your craft. Okay, so everything else, like I said, everybody that I've missed. Sorry, Tay. Welcome everybody. Kelly, Tali, hope I get it right. I didn't want to massacre your name. I'm sorry. If I don't get your name right, I'm sorry. So the difficulty on this, and I'll show it to you twice. I'll show it to you once now. Take a screenshot of it if you like. Please do. Nice to meet you, Kelly. Welcome and thank you for being here. So this is a one difficulty procedure. The preparation time is only 10 minutes. And the use of this is a witch's bottle to find lost objects. So if you lose something that's crucial, something, and you just, for the life of you, can't remember where the hell you put that shit, this will probably help you out. You know what I'm saying? So be patient. The ingredients on Doc 4 say we have 6 ingredients and 9 procedures. Were very simple, okay? The first ingredient is a medium-sized dark glass bottle with a cork. You're gonna need a pen and a paper, a 4-leaf clover, holly, adventuring chips, and green candle for sealing. Okay? The procedure, like I said, are 9 procedures. They're very simple. Number 1, on a slip of paper, write the lost item. Roll it up into a bottle. Number 2, add the adventuring chips into the bottle. Number 3, add the 4-leaf clover into the bottle. Number 4, add the hollies. Number 5, cork the bottle and place it on a protected surface like a saucer, box, anything you don't mind ruining, because like I said earlier in the coming up, you will make a mistake. It'll be candle wax. It happens. You know what I mean? It happens. It really does happen. Okay, where we at? All right, number 6. Light a green candle and wait for the wax to melt. Number 7. Being careful not to burn yourself. Pour melted wax on the cap to seal the witch's bottle. Number 8. Now your bottle is ready. Keep in mind that the auspicious day for fortune spells is Thursdays. Okay, Thursday. Keep that in mind if y'all can. Thursday. So if possible, prefer Thursdays to other days to consecrate your fortune bottle. And the last one, you bury the bottle. Just bury it anywhere. You don't have to take it out, and just let it do its thing. Keep it sight out of mind, and just know that you put that there for that intention. Again, I'm gonna show you. Take another screenshot if y'all like, okay? Like that. So I hope this helped. There goes my marker. I knew I had it somewhere, I just couldn't find it. But it was somewhere, you know what I'm saying? Okay, what did I miss? Oh my god, I'm sorry, Kelly. I'm so sorry about that. Kelly, if you'd like to message me after here, I can definitely talk to you about some things and hopefully ease you up a little bit on that pain. My condolences, I'm very sorry for your loss. If he was good to you, just keep him in memory. Hey, Lady E, always keep loved ones in memories. Okay, like that's the best way to keep them strong in your life. Just remember what the good times. Okay, it's unfortunate, when we lose ones we love, because we just want to hold on to them so tightly for the rest of our lives, but we know we can't. You know what I mean? So. Just take things easy. Know that you're not alone. You're in a good place here. There's a lot of good folks here that can talk to you, help you, guide you. You're not alone. Okay? You're not alone. So reach out to somebody here. Don't be afraid to talk to anybody. If you don't want to speak to nobody, you don't have to either. It's your choice. Just take your time. Okay? And if you want to reach out to me, I'm here also. I repeat this again. Take your time. Okay? Thank you, brother, for stopping by. You be blessed out there and be safe, all right? Peace, brother. All right. So, everybody, life is, like I said, it has its ups and downs. Life isn't always about love and light. Life gets serious, and it gets serious fast. And life, yes, is very unpredictable. Just because we want to live to a certain time, that doesn't mean we maybe are. So until then, we have a lot of living to do. And that's my thing. No matter what age you pass through or go home, you know what I mean? No matter what age, I believe that you achieve something you're supposed to be achieving. Sorry. After you're done, I think with that is the opportunity to go home, wherever your home may be, spiritually. And like I said, death is not the bad guy here, ladies and gentlemen. I want to get that. I want to make that very clear. Death is not the bad guy. Death is just doing his job. It does not hurt when he reaches out to you and grabs you. He's just there to guide you, to take you where you belong. Death is not the bad guy. So if you see what they call death, don't be afraid. 90% of the time, it's not even probably for you. But when it comes to be your time, see, this is a tricky thing about death. We won't know until it's our time. Sometimes we don't even know that. It's very unpredictable. And with that, I can only tell you is keep living. Enjoy the beautiful things in life that has to offer you. We're not going to get a second chance at this. You know what I mean? So take advantage of this. How you doing, Season? One thing I do want to make clear on my live, not just this one, on all my lives, I don't do I don't do yes or nos. If you have any questions, message me later on after the live. Message my moderator after the live, and we'll gladly will get back to you with proper time. And trust me, we'll get to you. But we got you, okay? You're not alone. Phantom Gypsy, thank you, thank you, Joe. So remember everything, everybody. Not everything in life is always gonna go our way. I always said that we may have 101 ideas of how things we want to go in our lives. As soon as we step out this house, as soon as you step out this house, life has plans for you. And trust me, most of the time it's not gonna match everything you want out of life. And we can't really do much but just go with it. Try to understand what's hard to understand. And you will understand with time. Until then, if you have lost somebody recently and other stuff, and mourn if you have to. Please. Please mourn. Nothing wrong with that. So don't be bad. Don't be feeling like you don't have to mourn for this person or people. Whatever. Mourn. Okay? No, not stalker stuff. People that had just passed away, like family, boyfriend, girlfriend, fiance, husband. Okay, be mindful of how you even treat them after death. You know what I mean? So just remember them more if you have to. There's nothing wrong with them. It's actually a good way of connecting with them in spiritual level also. Thank you, Susan. Thank you. Once I'm done with this live, I'll get right to you. Okay? So remember, ladies and gentlemen, that life is mysterious as it is, because life is mysterious. You know what I mean? Life ain't always gonna go in our favor because it's not. But when it does, take full advantage of it. When it doesn't, well, you're here, right? That means you work around it and make things work anyway, because there's no stopping you. Like I said, if you wanted to stop, you could have been stopped. Yes, lady. But you don't stop because you don't know how to. You know how to keep going and fight. You know how to not stop. That doesn't work for you. You don't do them things no more. You don't stop for you or nobody no more. Now you just keep on moving forward because tomorrow is another day. That's what I like about y'all. Is that y'all still, no matter what hits you, no matter what knocks you down, or still knocking you down. Follow, you make it up. Nope. Sorry about that. So even on that one, lady, you can even keep her out of sight, out of mind. Keep a black stone around you to keep them things away from you, like obsidian, something like that. Very strong, very potent, very black. I have one here I can show you. Black stones are very good to keep you safe and protected. Okay, there are some who can interpret that type of dream. Joe can help you with that. Not really good at the dream interpretation. A lot of dreams is just so unique. All dreams are very unique. They're very different. Some can hold one message. Some of the dreams can hold multiple messages. Get it right. But the following is just like I said. Where you at? Don't turn it into a nightmare. So stop following. So if you see her, don't see her. Keep her away from your sight, away from your energy. Don't even, because it doesn't sound like this person is up to no good. Okay, so contact Joe. She'll help you with more interpretation. The things about dreams that some dreams can be easily, what's that word? Interpreted by our own way of doing things. But most dreams are not. Most dreams are just as difficult to understand in the relationship we're in right now. You know what I'm saying? So, some dreams just, and to be honest with you, like my mom used to always tell me, sometimes dreams are just that, just dreams. So take it easy with everything. What am I missing? It says balance, dark moon, welcome. Yes, y'all can talk, get to know each other, and that's one thing I want everybody to do here, is to get to know each other. Say hello to each other. There's a lot of folks in here who survived what you survived that can help you, and there's some folks in here who've just been through it and have so much knowledge that can help you live a little different, a little better, with more strength. You know what I'm saying? Welcome. Thank you for joining TS Balance. Thank you for joining. Susan, welcome, and thank you again. Thank you again. So everybody, remember, just don't lose faith on yourself, or in yourself, or in you. You're the ones who's making it possible. You're the ones making it possible, not the government. Not no. You're making all of us witches, magical folks, from no matter what range of magical paths that you walk in. We're making this happen right now. There's a big magical push that's been happening for the past maybe year or so now. A big shift. And it's a good one because it's going to bring some more magical sense to everything than what it was more physical. So let this happen. Let this magic come about. Because it's about time, don't you think? And magic just actually got felt by more than just said by most. You know what I'm saying? So I'm ready for that, and it's gonna be a good magical change because it's for everybody. But yeah, I'm not a witch. You don't have to be a witch to feel that. For real, you really don't. It's just something your soul's gonna feel, and you'll just either jolt or something of that nature that'll happen to your body. Just know that it's gonna happen. And it's gonna be a good change. Things are gonna remember. Sorry, this dark cloud that's going around right now. It's not gonna last long. It really isn't. There's a big heat wave of nothing but sunshine coming in not so long, not in the far future, very soon. And this is going to overbright every dark shadow that they think they can hide in the dark. In the eyes of everything that's justifiable, you can't expect to do wrong and not expect wrong to get you before you pass. Karma will get you. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you practice. I don't care how. I don't care. Karma doesn't care. So here, do to others what you want others to do to you. So if you want them to be kind to you, be kind to them. If you want them to be respectful to you, respect them. It's not always about them giving it to you. Sometimes we just got to give it to them also. It's a good mutual understanding between folks, and then good things can build up and raise up, good trust, good friendships, and so forth, brotherhood, sisterhood, etc. You know what I'm saying? So it's all up about being mindful of others, not just having them want to then being mindful of us. Sometimes we just gotta be mindful of others, their energies, what they've gone through, what they're going through, what anxieties they're going through, what changes their body is going through. You know, what depressions, mental health that you're experiencing, they're just not telling you until they meet you. Then they open up to you like you're fucking Barbara Walters or some crazy shit. But that's just what you are. You are that person they can trust. You are the person and they will open up to you in ways that you thought no other person can because they know they can trust you. So you've been giving them the right direction, giving them the right advice, making sure that their night by saying good night, their day by saying good morning, go just the way they're supposed to be. Because they have faith in you. They have faith in you. They believe in you. They believe in you so much that you're probably the first thing they think about when they get up and they text you good morning. How we doing, brother? How we doing, sister? So far, blessed be, etc. We make changes. We're not here to be everybody's Captain Save-A-Ho. We ain't here for that mess. You know what I'm saying? You got into your mess, learn how to get out of it depending on your situation. That's just life. Nobody held our hands getting out of our situations. Life ain't always gonna be easy. Life ain't always gonna be fair. Life is cruel. It is. Life will be that parent where you know you trapped with a bear claw thing and parent just walk away. Yeah, life is cruel. Life is very cruel. Tough love is not even tough love for life is an understatement. Life is always gonna be your best teacher though. Life will teach you how to love just as much life can teach you how to hate also. Yes, it can. Life is life. But life is also love dominated. I believe that love dominates a lot. To how we love the ones we're with, to how we love our little ones, our fur babies, but most importantly ourselves. You have to start with you. Thank you, Joe. Edward was gonna go with me to do a live today, but Edward is actually doing a show with another friend of his, so he's doing this thing. Thank you for all the hearts and everything. Exactly. Look, your energy is your energy. Whether you want to shift it out or pull somebody's energy in, those are your decisions. Make sure you make them decisions wisely. Because there's a big energy shifts, and you'll be playing with not just your energy, other folks' energies. And it'll give you a bigger responsibility than what you have your energy just alone. You'll have more people on your mind, your vicinity, your radar, basically. So you'll be having more folks under your wings. You have more responsibility to go with them. That's what most of us here are at right now. We're to the point where, you know, I got friends who fired their psychiatrists and they call me now. Just because their psychiatrist or the counselor or the therapist would not understand the magical ways of their speakings. But I do. And I assure to them just like I assure to you. Again. You're not going crazy. What's happening to you is a magical process that you're just not understanding. That's all that is. And you will understand. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Thank you. You know, we're all here to live our lives regardless. No matter what we spoke about in the last 5-10 minutes, we still have our lives to live. Do what you think is right for yours. And do things right. Always do the right thing and always have a plan B in life. Most of us haven't heard the word today because we haven't. I'm sure most of y'all haven't heard it today either. I love you. And I want you to be alright. I want you to smile. Just because you're alive. Doesn't matter what your life is showing you or what you're going through. You're alive, you're with breath. That should be a good meaning for you to keep going like it has been for you. Remember, you're a blessing. As many times as people want to put you down and say you're not, yes, you are. And you always have been, and you will always will be a blessing. Not just to yourself, not just to me, but to other folks that has been, are coming, and will be coming into your life later on. You're a blessing. People trust you. You have good intentions, and people see that. Your soul says a lot. And everybody here, remember that you're loved. You're not alone in this fight anymore. You have people that really give a fuck about what you're going through. We listen. You know what I mean? And you are very much needed. Again, most of us here don't hear it every day. Because we don't. But I can guarantee there's a family member loving you. There's a friend thinking of you. There's someone you've changed their lives by just being yourself that you ran into, who's thinking of nothing but the best for you. Yes, 555. You have a wonderful evening too, Indigenous Misfit. Thank you. Thank you very much. You know, the changes we make, that goes along with everything that changes us. It all mixes well if you have the right movement to go with and good intentions. Your intentions says a lot. Whether you're selfish, you're egoistic, whether you're not selfish, or you roll with your soul. Everybody's gonna be different. Not everybody's gonna be your cup of coffee with cream or sugar. Just like you're not everybody's cup of tea or water. Trust me. Still, somebody else will drink it just because they want. You know what I'm saying? So keep being who you are. Keep doing what you're doing. There's no stopping. Again, I will repeat this because I'm proud of y'all by being who you are today. You survived everything life has thrown at you so far. You have gotten up from things most people can't even think of getting up from. You should be congratulating yourself and how strong you are for the will that you have to survive and keep going. No matter what life hits you, no matter who hits you, you still got up. You didn't stay down because you don't know how to. Your strength and your will is so much that you just don't know how to stay down. And all of a sudden, we just become a little bit too powerful for the world. And they don't know how to handle that power. That's why they're scared of the survivors. Because there ain't nothing you can throw at me or throw at you that we can't handle. Because we've survived basically anything so far. And we're a living testament of it. So don't give up when things were bad at one point in life. That's just a memory. You survived. You're here. And people who did the damage are probably getting their karma one way or another. Trust me, that's the way things work. You're in a better place right now. Right now you're free. You can make all the choices you want in life. You can even try to find love once again. Love is always out there. Sometimes you don't have to. Hold on, give me a second. This little puzzle thing on my dick and the phone almost fell. Sorry about that. Technical difficulties up in here. Yes, we do all rock. Thank you, Joe. A little technical difficulties up in here. There we go. I'm just trying to balance the camera thing with you real quick, you know. So, you know, I want you to salute yourself, everybody. Congratulate yourself for being who you are, for making it this far in life, to showing yourself how strong you really are, to going out every day and figuring out how things are going to get done until you get them done. That's how you get them done. Sometimes, look, the more you think, the less you do. Sometimes you just got to do it. Just get it done. You'll smell the high heavens at the end of your damn day, I guarantee you. Just get it done. And you're doing it. Everybody here is rocking it one way or another. Remember, just take your time with things. I'm going to emphasize that a lot. Because patience is going to be a virtue in your magical path and in your craft. Take your time. Reach out to your elders. Reach out to your local covens. Talk to the high priest. Talk to the high priestess. Ask them these magical questions that you just won't ask anybody else. And I can guarantee they will help you with all that, okay? There's many ways right now. I'm pretty sure there's a local coven somewhere in your neighborhood or somewhere in your state. Oh, there's elders all over here. Ask for credentials. Do your research on the elders that they claim to be elders. You know what I mean? Ministers, so forth, and all that good stuff, okay? So, talk to your local minister also. I'm a minister, so people, yes, that's one of the things we talk about also. As a minister, I talk to people from all walks of life and paths of life. from Christianity to witchcraft for Satanism. It doesn't really matter. I'm not here to judge what you believe and where your path is going. I'm just here to listen to you and help you find the better way to continue doing what you're doing. So if you're a practitioner of the light arts or the dark arts or somewhere in between, you do what you do. You do what you gotta do. Keep doing what you're doing. Own your magic. Okay? That's what I've been doing all my life. I'm not pagan. I'm not wicked. Never been. I have been invited to become a pagan elder. My friend Edward on his church, Church of the Blue Flame. I'm still giving it some thought. There's a lot of responsibility with the paganism and all this stuff, and so is with the Wiccan and all this stuff. This is why I always stick to myself, because there's no pressure when you're a solitary witch. You are your own witch, just like everybody else is. But when you're a solitary practitioner, you're not obligated to do all the things like religions are, supposed to do. I've always been a solitary witch. I pray to one goddess, and that's Lilith. I believe in other goddesses and gods. Don't get it twisted. But she's my main one. She's the one I talk to daily. She's the one I pray to. She's the one I get on my knees and talk to. Yes. Problem and that with Lilith. Lilith to me is what the Christian God is for the rest of the world. There's nothing. My God. I had to talk just yesterday about this with some friend. He's trying to put his God, the Christian God, above everybody. I'm like, look, here's the thing about all that. My Lilith isn't more powerful than your Christian God. Your Christian God is not more powerful than my Lilith. Every god and goddesses are placed in our lives to assist us to make our godlyhood better for the future. That's all. Every god is different. Every goddess is different. They have their own ways of doing things and their own way of communicating and so forth. I never thought I never believed in one creator. That was never in my menu to eat. You know what I'm saying? I know we have many creators, but I don't believe in the one creator above all. That's a human thing. That's a Christian-based thing. There's not one God above all. There never has been a God above all. There have been multiple creators of multiple ways of us being here throughout history. Some of these folks ain't even from this damn planet them damn selves. I'm just saying, shit. You can't go based on everybody thinking of what they want to believe. Like, for example, I don't believe in anything they write on the Bible. I don't give a shit what they wanted to convince me with. I'm sorry. That's written by men. We don't know their mental state. We don't know if these motherfuckers were high, drunk, or both. That's a book written by man. You are following directions from a lost person who don't know what the fuck they doing in life. You really don't. Everything Christianity got right now, you got to thank pagans for that. Christianity is paganism 2.0. They just switched it up to make it understanding to their versions of things. That's basically it. Yeah, I'll give you an example. This is how I found out young that Christianity was doing things which has been doing, whether you're pagan or Wiccan or not. I was young. I was like 15, 16. Grandma came from church. Sundays, Spanish people stay in church for 6-8 hours, like a whole full job. She comes back home. I help her with her purse and her jacket. She puts out a $20 bill on the St. Michael statue. I'm like, that prompted me to do that. I'm like, the fuck? I said, Grandma. She goes, what? I'm like, you just put $20 on the St. Michael statue. She goes, yeah. I said, that's witchcraft, right? She said, bam! Till this day, I was in my teens, I'm going to be 50. Till this day, I can't find my glasses. I don't know where the fuck they went. But the thing is, she got so angry and so bothered by it because it's a fact. That's witchcraft. How you going to sit down for 8 hours to worship one deity or one god, but yet to come home and you're going to give more deities and more gods, more offerings? Offerings. Now look, Christianity is still the new kids on the block. When it comes to the whole religious faith things, they still young. All their characters, most of them are stolen from other religions. They don't have originality. They don't. They never did. From their Moseses, from their Jesus, and from all them, they're all stolen characters from different beliefs from around the world. Like I said, Christianity never had an originality. They never did. this God they speak of, we have more interactions with the goddesses and gods we communicate with than waiting for that one to actually answer. And they told me you should believe more. I said it, and I told them this. Where was your God when a cousin of mine was being molested by her own dad at 15? She prayed to him countless times. He never came. She had his baby and she died at birth at 17. Where's your Christian God of love and faith and all that good shit that comes with it? I'll wait for that. And I'm still waiting. I'm going to be 15 September 11th. And I'm still waiting for your answer to tell me why your God can't come to people like you claim he can. Because he can't. When I needed Lilith the most is when she showed up to me. Not no Christian God with the white beard and no angels. I don't got time for that shit. I don't. I was raised with magical gods and goddesses and beings around my life. Not just something we read about, it's something we lived about. To this day, most of us here still give offerings to the deities who's been in our life since we were young and had the knowledge of it. Again, here's a good example I'll share with y'all. How many witches y'all know go door to door and talk to people and ask them, do you have an hour to talk about witchcraft? See, we don't do them things. See, Hecate is one of the beautiful, Bastet, they're all there, the mothers of the night. There's many gods and gods to choose from. That's the beauty of it. You're not just confined to one god or goddess. You have the choice to have one, many, or none. See, that's the beauty of it. You have choices. These are your choices. Okay? It's up to you. They'll understand. You're still a magical being. Ain't nothing gonna happen. You're still just walking your path. Not obligated to. Okay? Live your life. We can talk about that later on, Hilda, if you like. We can reach out. You can reach out to me later on, and we can talk about, see where we can get you, and see if we can have you understand more about your life. That's another thing, Victoria. There's so many ways, Christianity has had a fundamental way of mixing things up. That throughout history, Christianity has forced their way into our lives. Forcefully. This faith of Christianity is a forceful faith of blood. You don't believe me? Look back through history. How many times Hecate or Lilith has come to you and say, I need blood from you to sacrifice to give me? We don't do that. We're not going to fight and kill for our goddesses and God because they won't ask us to do that. But the Christian God does. Yeah, the Christian God, yeah. Every battle they have won, every person they have killed, burned, slashed, shot, stabbed, drowned, it's been in the name of God. But then our gods and goddesses don't ask none of the above. They don't ask us to sacrifice someone to worship them or love them more. And these 50 years that I'm going to be in this life, Lilith has never once come to me, you need to sacrifice a cat or some shit. No. Or let me kill somebody because my God or my goddess needs it. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. So I'm just trying to make sense of a little bit how Christianity thinks, because if you really go back to history, Christianity has the most bloodiest religion out there. And if you don't believe what they say, they will kill you and they'll just keep on going because that's still what the fuck they do. But now things are changing. There's a lot of Christians opening up to what it is, the magical life around them. And they are starting to see and feel that not everything that we're told to them and taught to them is as magically delicious as what the fuck they're tasting when they step outside their goddamn church. Make it make sense. I know Christians right now that are opening up to tarot readings. because they believe they can touch more, they can feel more. See what I'm saying? Now, the biggest karma will be hitting this religion in many ways, and it started long time ago. Long time ago. Okay? I never had faith in Christianity, even since I was young. My family were around it. They did all their good stuff. I never was a big fan of the way the Christians got down. It just never connected with me. It never did. It never felt real to me. Not gonna talk for everybody else. Your connection is your connection to whatever belief you want to believe in. That's just the way life is. You know what I'm saying? I pray. I pray to Lilith. I give her her offerings. You know what I'm saying? Whoever it is you pray to, whatever deity, whatever God, whatever goddess, it's whatever you want to pray to. Respect it, honor it. Okay? And just know that they're always going to be there for you. These goddesses and gods has been here before Christianity's saints and God has ever been here. We have religions older than Christianity. Jesus Christ's story has been written 25 fucking times before that religion was here in another case in life. I'm just saying, they're not original. Okay, so we are in the generation of knowing. Let me say this right. I want to word this right. We have the knowledge of growing up knowing that there is more than one God out there. There are multiple gods and goddesses out there that you have enough choices to make to and pray to. It's up to you. Just because you don't see them, that doesn't mean they're not there. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to see Bob? Shit. Holy crappo. This getting old thing is no joke. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I swear to God. Somebody told me at 14 that, as you get older, life is going to be more interesting and fun. I swear to God. I see this motherfucker on the street. It's going to be a total misunderstanding, all right? Life hurts. Right, bop, bop, bop? Bop, 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 bop. That's how I sing the bop, bop, bop. There goes bop, bop, bop. ¿Qué pasó, chulo? Say hello to everybody, bop. That's your puppy. That's your puppy. You all right? He chilling. Yes, he sits down. He relaxes. He has a ceiling fan. He has his gold. Yeah, these are all his little thingamajig. You know what it is. You know what it is. I call it the chocolate Skittles. But this is Bob, everybody. For the ones who want to meet him for the first time, that's Bob. He's what was it again? What's that, Bob? Is that Mama's? Is that Mama's? Every time she speaks out loud, his ears go like. Is that Mama's? Is that Mama's? Ba ba ba. And then this is all his spot right here. Opening from here all the way over there. And this is all his area. He has the access to go outside. He has a whole lot to go to. That's all him. This is Lily, my familiar Lily. That's Nikki. Ba. He's a Nigerian dwarf mix. A mini that. Dwarf mix. That's. He jumps sideways. He gets very happy, excited with things. And there goes the cat. Like they all getting to know each other. So, they smell each other. They have no problem with each other. Oh yeah. He waggles his tail for Sandy. What's up, Poppy? Look at her. She gets along with the goat very well. Bob is awesome, y'all. He really is.
If I knew about Bob prior to having all the cats, we'd have goats.
Nikki,
come on.
Nikki. Look at her. Look at that face.
Come on.
Look at that face.
Where's your face?
What's that, Bob?
Okay.
There goes Nikki.
We'll go right. Come on, let's run.
Ante, Nikki. There he goes. She takes them outside. She runs with them. They all run together. This is one big magical animal family. You know what I'm saying? And I love that because, remember, in this short life that we live in, we shouldn't always be angry about everything in life. Life is too short to be angry. Learn to love more than you don't love. Excuse me. Learn to know that love is out there. And like I said earlier, it's not always about a relationship love. Self-love. Having love for somebody else. Spreading your love. Love is a beautiful thing. Phoenix, God damn it, welcome. Love is a very beautiful and a powerful thing. And I believe that all of us in here have a special type of love that either we are giving it to someone now and getting it back, or just waiting for that someone to come. Remember, love will hit you once at least in life, guaranteed. When you find this love, cherish this love. Treat this love like it's the last thing you'll find in this world that's going to have some value to your heart and soul and me. Be good to this person. Always keep in mind that love is not supposed to hurt. That you will go through all ends to make this person smile. You will put a hole in this world, in this planet, just to make this person's day a lot brighter. Because love is just beautiful. Now, my advice on a successful relationship: communication. Talk to each other. You don't have to yell out. You don't have to yell at each other. You don't have to call each other outside each other's names. Talk to each other. Like the first day y'all met, when y'all were understanding with everything. Just like that. Voodoo child? No. Shamanism? A little something, something. But I do like voodoo. Voodoo's always been. Yes, Bob! Yeah, he bobs. He screams. Bob has a bah for me and a meh for my girlfriend. That's how we know who we calling. Hey, Bob's something else, y'all. He really is. I do. Bob's a man. So, and what's the name? Victoria? Don't worry about it. I'm working on some things. I'm waiting on some candles, actually. I ran out of candles. I burn over 200 candles a month. And for different folks, for different ranges, for different reasons. Candle magic is my thing. That's my specialty. That's my expertise. Candle magic. I love palm reading. Really love the palm reading. It's fun because you get to know a lot about yourself. 1,000,001 words can come out your mouth, but these lines in your hands, they'll say more than what you might want to tell everybody else, I guarantee you. Thank you, Victoria. Thank you very much. Jennifer, thank you. Yes, candle. Thank you, Jennifer. It's been a long time. Holy crap. And so are you. In fact, all y'all here are treasures. You're all uniquely beautiful. You're all uniquely just magnificent in the way you're supposed to be. And don't let nobody change that. If you look at yourself in the mirror and you say, sexy motherfucker, well, yes, that's who you are. And nobody can tell you otherwise. So go out there and believe in yourself. Wear what it is you want to wear. Freak people the fuck out, because that's what I do. Okay? Be unique. Someone call you weird? Get weirder. You know what I'm saying? Display that you are okay with your weirdness. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I've been okay with my weirdness since I was in middle school. I've been called weird a lot. I don't give a shit how weird I am, but I know I'm different from the other normal folk. You know what I'm saying? We be weird. Nothing wrong with being weird. Ain't nothing wrong with being weird at all. Ain't nothing wrong with being weird. As long as it's a good controlled weird. You know what I mean? You know? So, that's what I'm saying. You just gotta have fun in life. You gotta laugh. Can't always be so serious in life. Life is gonna take you places where either you need to be, don't need to be, or just don't need to go. And like I said, life is unpredictable. Life is very, very unpredictable. But you have the opportunity to do good things with this life. Change things in this life. Change others' perspective in their lives. You've been doing this for over 20, 30 years now. Ain't nothing you can't achieve. Again, people come to you because they know they can. They trust you. If they didn't, things would have been different. But you are the one they call if they need. They won't call a pastor. They won't call a minister. They won't call a counselor. No, they call you. Because you have a better way of understanding what the hell comes out our crazy asses. You know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful thing. And We don't judge. We're not here for that. We're not here to judge. Look, I've had so many programs out there, brother, that just want to initiate me in so many ways, and I decline them all because I like where I stand. I've always loved where I stand as a Grey Witch. I have access to light and dark magic. I'm not light, I'm not dark. I'm right in the veil. That's been my comfortable spot since I was a teenager, and I'm happy with that. I don't have to be pagan. I don't have to be wicked. You don't have to either. It's a choice. I chose mine wisely because it's something I like to be. I don't want to follow a religion where I have to kiss another person's fucking ring when I got my own rings to kiss every day to the worship and whatever it is. I got to, like this ring, for example. In honor of Lilith, that's her sigil. Yeah. So, it's up, it's up to you. These choices are yours. Life is full of choices, okay? We have our obligations, of course we do. But life is full of choices, okay? Thank you, everybody, for joining in. And yeah, there's been, from this, like I said, I've been invited to be a pagan elder at my friend's church. Just this morning, a friend of mine in a coven asked me if I can be an elder in her coven. I've been doing a lot of a lot of podcasts lately, reaching out to young witches out there, knowing that the magic you're doing is very real. And just know that you're not alone in this fight, y'all. Don't think you can do everything by yourself. That's why you have your elders. That's why you have your covens for your high priest and your high priestesses and all that good stuff. Okay? Thank you. Laugh for whatever reason. Just laugh. Look, every day, no matter what my day has gone through, how tough or nice it's been through, I unwind every night with my girlfriend watching funny YouTube videos. That's become a kind of a therapy thing. It helps. Because like in life, yeah, you're going to have more serious opportunities and moments in which you have your laughter and where you should be smiling more. That's been life. But when all that is done, you should take time for yourself. Like I said, do hobbies. If you play a guitar, play some music. If you're into writing, write something. If you're into art, do some art. The thing is, do something you love to do. Not because you think you have to do it for somebody else. Take a break for yourself. You do too much. You do a lot. Take time for yourself. You're not always going to be there for everybody. Not everybody's going always to be there for you. Take your time with yourself. Do things for yourself that'll bring your heart some joy. See, like writing, for example. I play PlayStation. I play Warhammer 40K, or I play Call of Duty. I just hit my 10th prestige on Call of Duty, so y'all gamers in here, if y'all know what that about, I made it. Okay, I made it to my 10th prestige. I got 1,000 more to go. I ain't doing all that. It's a lot of time. It is. So, I take time for myself every day. A few hours. I'm not going to be there for everybody. But not everybody's going to be there for me either. And I acknowledge that. So I take time for myself. I take breaks. That's why I play PlayStation for like an hour or two, maybe 3 to max. Separate my mind from this. Like that, when I come back to it, I'll have a new fresh mind to think of. Start fresh thinking. Better ideas, better opportunities. You know what I'm saying? So it's good to take time for yourself. You get to regulate, like a reset. Take 10, 15 minutes for yourself. Put some meditative music on. And just forget about the world. Said that to my friend the other day. She goes, what about my kids? The fucking kids. She looked at me, she goes, you know what? Fucking kids. I'm like, exactly. Take these little bastards to their father. Take 15, 20 minutes to yourself every day. Meditate. Do whatever it is you need to do to make you feel alone and you can be at peace and you can build some kind of a meditation, something for yourself. That'll work. But you need time for yourself. We're doing so much for everybody. Sometimes you're overdoing yourself for people. That you forget about yourself. Just can't be forgetting about yourself. All right, Rene Mano Blanco. And just take time for yourself. Okay, just be easy on yourself. Most of us here already in our upper 40s. We can't do shit like we did 20 years ago. We don't got it like that no more. We old. Hey, we getting old for real. And we made it. Most of us here never thought we'd make it this far and like, we thought we was gonna die for sure a few times and not die shit. Okay? And here we are. And here we are, still rocking shit, still doing things, still rolling up, still living life. Because nothing stops us. Like I said, things ain't always gonna go our way. But things do brighten up in that dark room of yours. There's always room for light. You know what I'm saying? This is what I believe. Oh, see, this is what I'm saying. I want everybody here to just relate to each other. Most of us here have either similar or different types of energies. Most of us had never met that side of the energy that we've been exploring or wanting to explore from us. Someone here can match your energy and you can go about and building something beautiful, beautiful, magical brotherhood or sisterhood. Again, reach out to each other. Say hello. How you been? Again, just me, blessed be. That's Victoria. That's actually my girlfriend. I want everybody to know, just me, blessed be, is my girlfriend. Her name is Sandy. She is gonna be one of my moderators. I have a cup of Joe. She's my moderator now, but I'm gonna need another one. Not another, another, another. I'm about to give y'all. I'm about to pull it out real quick over here. Oh shit! Don't you just love when things cross? Here's what I'm saying. No matter how your experience is with the things you've done on a daily basis in your magical path, you're still gonna drop shit. You're still gonna add more. You're gonna say something more. You're gonna and start. You're gonna just start over. So it happens. Okay. Trulicity. I had Trulicity. Trulicity had helped me lose some weight. Actually, it really did. Now they got me on Tresiba. It's not that bad. Tresiba works almost the same way. Just don't help. It doesn't do the weight loss thing a lot. And that's it. So while I shuffle these cards, again, reach out to each other. Say hello. Huh? And today is Friday, ladies and gentlemen. It's the end of the week. For most of us, or some, or all. Just take things easy today. It's Friday. You survived the whole week. Ring the bell. What bell? What bell? I shuffle differently because I was born with crooked arms, crooked bones in general. So I can't reach out for things like normal folks do. That's from birth. You won't really you won't see it unless you see me ask for something, reach out for something, or I tell you like I just did right now, or x-rays. One of them will tell you something a little more about what I can't understand, because it's crazy. Okay, your card here. Put this over here. Let me take a sip of this real quick. Give me one second. That's that Welch's grape. Saying though. Woo. Okay, we are at card number 4. And I just passed it. Card number 3. Card number 4. There we go. Card number 4 from the Season of the Witch, Samhain edition. Thank you, Lissa Love. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for joining. Thank you, Bob. God damn it. For the ones who've missed that just joined, welcome. God damn it, welcome. Ishmael Diaz here, your great witch, talking for a little bit about life and everything, and just giving y'all the cowboy hat again. God damn it. So the card that came out is card number 4, apples. Your key words are deception, mistrust, and rotten. Okay? To taste, you must swallow it whole. And beneath the satin flame hides drowning waters. Okay? We all know the story of Snow White. taking the apple from the stepmother and who masquerades as a sweet old crone. Excuse me. It's a wise old tale that's existing long before Disney has ever made it into a movie, and it's a warning that things are not always as they seem. Sometimes our greatest enemy is hiding behind the mask of a savior. Death is infused into something meant to give us life. And someone's pretending to be our friend and luring us into a trap. So be wary of everybody, because not everybody that smiles at you is going to be good to you. Keep that in mind, okay? They are rotten apples into the world who will take advantage of those who trust without pause. They come bearing gifts to gain your trust. Their faces are all shapes and sizes and colors. These people get their due one way or another. A warning to pause before making any decisions about somebody or a situation. You do not have all the facts yet. And there could be danger for you now. Betrayal and deceptions are likely. So be vigilant. Okay, use that third eye. You must tread carefully until everything comes to light. This is especially for you if it comes also pulled to the seduction card. So someone may be taking advantage of you or setting you up for failure. Okay, I hope this helps. Keep in mind that not everybody that says it's a friend is going to be a friend. You can be trusting them as a friend. Okay? You can't trust everybody. You can't trust everybody. You can't. Okay? Keep your eyes open. Because there's a lot of folks out there who's claiming to be something of yours, even something of mine. And out without knowing, because they're so kind, they're so nice, that we don't see through that shit until it's too late. So open your third eye. Trust your instinct more. Trust your gut. Listen to your intuition. Trust your intuition. They'll help you with these things. Okay? Exactly. Yeah. And that's all we can do. Let's just give them a chance. And they do it to themselves. Look, life has taught me a lot of things in life. And if there's one repeated lesson that life still teaches me to this day, people have a funny way of cutting their own fucking legs off. All you gotta do is just sit back and watch. Trust me, it happens. A lot less than what it should. Life has taught me that because I've seen it with my own eyes and still seeing it to this day. For real. People have a funny way of cutting their own legs off. These are the ones who put their ego before their hearts and soul. These are the ones who think about themselves. They're very selfish, narcissistic, a real fucking hater. You know what I'm saying? Them type of people. You know, we're gonna have them around. We are. And it doesn't matter what you succeed in life, and it doesn't matter what you don't succeed in life. These motherfuckers are gonna hate you for no matter what you do. So why should you stop doing something that bothers somebody else? No, don't stop. You keep doing this. Like Cat Williams said, we need our goddamn haters. They do their job pretty well. The more they hate, the more you succeed in what you do. Okay? Not everybody's going to like what you do. Fuck them. Not everybody's going to really care about how you are, and you're not here for that. That's going to bother them more than what they're trying to bother you. Trust me, they won't sleep at night. These motherfuckers will be up 3, 4 in the morning. Why the fuck you didn't just bother you, but it bothered me? Why is it that I wanted to bother you, you can't sleep, but it's 4 in the morning and I'm lighting up a cigarette, drinking coffee, sipping on no-dos and shit? Because when you do things, when you go about with the bad intentions and with all the things, you know, it may look like things are going to work out. These ain't going to work out. They're going to backfire. So again, be mindful. Be kind. Even if someone acts like an asshole to you, doesn't mean you gotta be an asshole to them. 2 wrongs don't make a right. Again, we don't know what that person's going through, what angers they're suppressing, what even in that conversation was not told by their ways or by their side that we're just not understanding why they're so angry. being mindful is going to help with all that. Just remember that we're not always going to understand everybody. Not everybody's going to understand us. All right? We can be understanding. Okay? We can be sympathetic. We can be empathic. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with that. But not everybody's going to have the answer to all the questions that we have. Life is not going to be that for that. That's why we live life. Like I said, we're going to meet people, you and I, even to this age and our future. We are going to meet certain individuals that are going to change our perspective of how we looked at things and felt things in our lives. Those folks are messengers. They're just beautiful beings that we just run into. And we will probably never see again. You know what I'm saying? Not wrong. Exactly. Let's I just ignore them. Yo, leave them be because they have lots to learn. They have lots to learn. Okay, and just like we had to learn, they had to learn. Okay, life wasn't always easy for us. We didn't have mom and pop to call in for every emergency. We didn't have smartphones back in our days. We didn't even have the internet yet when I was young. Our way of leaving text messages was leaving our notes in front of a desk or under the desk for the next person to see it the next morning. That's how we used to do it back in the day. Things were different when we were growing up. When I was young in Puerto Rico, I mean very young, we still had the mailman delivering mail by house and bottles and crates and little things like that. We ain't have payments on the ground yet. Fuck, $1 would last you a whole week in Puerto Rico in school. Just buying sweets, of course. It's probably why I'm diabetic now. Exactly. See what I'm saying? Things were different. We didn't have cell phones. We didn't have the technology uprising we have now, for example. We had to really go to library, get into some dictionaries, and yes, here goes this one, encyclopedias. Okay, yeah, we get down with the nitty gritty when we had to do our own fucking research. We didn't have Google. We didn't know that shit. Somebody came to us speaking to Google, like, you don't have Google? I don't feel like throwing up. Sound like something you want to throw up. It's not something, you know what I'm saying? We didn't have that shit when we were growing up. We really had to do our research. We had to go to libraries, again, dictionaries, encyclopedias, worksheets, get down with some copy makers and machines and all that good stuff. We lived it. Kids nowadays can pop into any computer, cell phone, and just tap here, and it's really, and they're probably misinformed about the shit they fucking learning anyway. Excuse my French, you know what I mean? My thing is, you can't trust everything you see on the internet. You can't. You really can't. I suggest doing your own research, reading a book, talking to people who lived it and still living it as an experience. Again, reach out to your elders, your ministers, your high priests, your high priestesses. They're here to guide you, to help you. Okay? That's what they're here for. Yes. Exactly, Lisa. Thank you. Cursive. There you go. It's like cursive. Like writing cursive. They don't teach cursive no more. That's another thing. Thank you for bringing that up, Leo's father and son and Leo's son. They don't teach cursive no more. I used to love writing in cursive and shit. That just made writing fun. You know what I mean? We don't do them things no more, man. Lunch food was worth it too. Yeah, we used to serve some real good, wholesome shit back in the day in middle school for all of us. We had some real good food. And I used to take home too. Things were different. It was a different world 20, 25 years ago for all of us. Different world. We knew when to come in when the lights went off. We knew our place when we got home. We knew what to shut what we call the fuck up when grown people speak. We knew respect. We had respect, and you didn't get a taste of respect. Trust me, your parents or my parents will have a good plate of respect for you waiting for you as soon as you get home. But respect was taught to us, not in a bad way. No, granted, things were different. We can't beat the shit out of these kids nowadays like the parents of our time beat the shit out of us to make us who we are today. Very understanding, very empathetic, and we can survive fucking practically anything. Shit, we were the ones to get on top of a tree with the bike trying to find a way to ride it down. Come on now, hopefully we survived breaking an arm or a leg or some shit, but we got scars to prove that we had fun. when we were young. We had fun. All right? Thank you. Things was different for us. We had fun. We used to play hide and seek at night. We used to play tag, kickball, just ride around, not even on the bike, just walking around with the bike, watching the sunset. The atmosphere was different. The energy was so adaptable that we didn't have no worries in the world. You know, I miss them days where you can go out and feel safe. You can go to your corner store, not worry about getting stabbed, mugged, or fucking shot. Those were good days. When I used to turn my head and I would see a young man holding a door for an elderly lady, helping her with her groceries, refusing the money that she's giving him because he's doing it out of the kindness of his fucking heart. I miss them things. I really do. Them things are around still. We just don't see them as frequent as we used to when we were growing up. You know what I mean? But with that knowledge that we grew up with, that we all grew up with, that are here, most of us, it turned out, it turned us out to be okay people. We're very understanding. We're very adaptable. We're tough as fucking nails, and you cannot bring us down. Words don't have an effect on us like it does this new generation. We can take words and insults better than this new generation can, because we still say the words to our family members. You know what I'm saying? We're taught it more public. We love our family. Now we can say them things to them. You know what I'm saying? And nobody will get offended. You know what I'm saying? Because right now everybody's just become a little bit too sensitive with words. When words don't kill people, people kill people. Okay? Again, words don't kill people. People kill people. Don't ever let someone's wording dominate your life. They're just words. They go in, they come out. I'm pretty sure your mom, dad, grandma, auntie has told you this shit lots of times in your fucking life growing up. It should still apply as an adult. Still. To this day. It doesn't matter what people say. Again, people are going to talk shit regardless of what you do and what you don't do. You don't have to listen to them. You really don't. Life is about choices, and that's one of them. You don't have to listen. I don't listen to it. No, I don't have time for that shit. I got things to do. You know what I mean? I got things to do. I don't have time for that. There would be a bar fight and then beers. Exactly. We don't do them things because we know we're different. We were raised different. Our mentality is different. The way we think is different. Almost took my eye out and shit. Saw that. That shit hurt. And you got this, man. You really do. You got this. All of it. You've been through so many things in life and still going through some things and some changes as we speak. And you know, sometimes these processes or processes are sometimes debatable within your own mind. Am I doing the right thing? Will this be the right move for me? Will my soul and my magic adapt to this? Will my God or God, etc. will be with me on this one? How will I go about from now on? And what if I do accept this? How will things change in my life? How will my life change? And how will it affect you and others in life? I'm in that boat. Like I said, I'm an ordained minister and I've been counseling for so long. I just recently buried somebody. I didn't know that was a duty of a ordained minister either until actually, you know what I'm saying? And most of us here that are ordained, the duty is bigger than just the title. You know what I mean? In time of needs, they're going to need people like us. I'm open to all paths and spiritualities of life. I don't care if you're a Christian. I don't care if you believe in Satan. I don't care if you're a white witch. I don't care if you're a blue witch. I don't care. It's what you want to believe. It's not what I want to judge you by. You want to believe in it, so you believe in it. Nobody should tell you any different. As long as you're doing it right, you're not harming others or harming yourself. Believe in what you want to believe in. You want to believe in a fucking rock? Pray to that rock every fucking day, and I can guarantee that rock will make shit happen. Because you believe in it. Not because that's the power of the rock. No, because you believe in the rock. Now we're not talking about the rock. We're talking about a rock. Like a rock, a stone. Let's say I believe in this. And it has this, and it has the infinity circle, which is gonna be my next tattoo. I'm getting this little circle swirl thing. That's gonna be my next tattoo. If I have enough faith in this rock to make my life or my mom's arm heal a little better, not heal completely, just heal a little better. If I believe in that rock hard enough, manifest some things within myself, you'd be surprised the shit that can happen. Not because the rock is a rock. I believe in animism. Everything has a life. Everything has a spirit. Everything has something magical in it. From the trees, to the dirt, to the rocks, to the animals we see, kill, to the flies we swat, to the fucking water bugs that are just damn big. They can take your children. All right, big ass water bugs. We got them here. These motherfuckers are big. Or I saw one the other day. I felt unsafe with my mom. I had to tie my mom down to the ground with some weights and shit. You know, my mom's only 4 feet 9 inches. So there's some crazy bugs out here. There's some very crazy bugs. I saw one. I think it's called a silverfish. I remember from middle school what the silverfish is and what it does and its purpose. The silverfish is a bug you would want to keep in your house. Yes, it is a beneficial bug to have in your house. It'll take care of your roaches, things that are just not wanted or unneeded in your house in the bug level. The silverfish actually got you. Now the silverfish looks like a little alien little creature. It looks weird, but it's beautiful at the same time. Little thin thing in the middle. It has spider legs almost like this and shit. It's like this long. It's weird. I had the honor of holding a stick bug in my life. This happened in Pennsylvania in 2012, 2013. I was taking my walks through the Pennsylvania woods. I was in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. And as I stopped and started, smoking the devil's lettuce, you know what I mean? I rolled one up, whatever. But I'm looking at this one piece of branch that doesn't match the other branch that's next to it, because the other branch is not moving with the wind, but this one's doing this. I'm saying to myself, what the fuck is that? So my curious Puerto Rican behind went like this and grabbed it, and it latched onto my hand. The thing was like this long. It had two little bright little things and two little hands on the corner with two little, looked like little claw things. It was a beautiful little thing. So I held it in my hand and went down here, and it went back up. So I grabbed it and I put it back, and I gave thanks to all the gods and goddesses for this beautiful magical experience and showing me that life is beautiful beyond our eyes watching. Because there is beauty out there. There's a lot of stuff out there. There's a lot to see. Life is beautiful. And it isn't just our immediate life. Life is beautiful. Animals are beautiful. Bugs are beautiful. Bees are beautiful. The sun is beautiful. The ocean is beautiful. Life is beautiful. Enjoy this life. This is the only opportunity you're going to get at it. Enjoy it. Make the best of it. Make the best from it. Not just for yourself. If you have the opportunity to help others to make their life a little easier, then do this. Don't hold back. You have so much beautiful magic to offer in this world. By holding back, you're just stopping things from happening. Don't hold back. A lot of people are just waiting for you to speak. Speak your magic. And you'd be surprised what doors and what windows can open for you, my friend. Okay? Don't hold back. Don't hold back. So, Lissa Love, y'all see her here. She's going to be joining me on Sunday with Edward Sott on the same time right here on this live. And we're going to talk about a lot of stuff that has to do with magic. I want you to listen to what she has to say. She's going to be our balance, our feminine divine. Okay? So I believe in balance. Everybody deserves an opportunity to be heard, felt. Everybody. Don't hold yourself back. If you're in the magical teachings and you've been doing this for over 25 years, and let's say you have the opportunity to, you gather up courage to speak up and talk about the magical practices you want to teach others, you're more than welcome to come and message me, and we will set up a date, and you'll be more welcome to come in my live and speak about what it is you want to teach out there. I have no problem in that. You know what I'm saying? No problem. Okay, so just own the magic that you're practicing. That's going to be your base. I use me as an example. I started with candle magic, still with candle magic. I did learn other ventures of magic processes and learnings from other ventures of life, from voodoo to hoodoo to folk magic, a little bit of dark and light in it, yeah. But that's just part of being a great witch. And yeah, all that stays with you, and you learn from that. And you incorporate all that into your daily life and practices. And you make the magic. Exactly. See, magic is always fun. Candle magic is always fun. Candle magic is always fun. So we're all, in experiences we still learn. Again, we all learning something. Life is always going to be that teacher for us. And damn, that was fast. It's going to be 7 o'clock. Is that the time already? Did time go by? Holy shit, that was fast. I feel like I missed half hour with y'all. Yeah, I feel like I missed half hour with y'all here. From 5 to 7, yeah. Damn, it's gonna be 7 o'clock already. I haven't given y'all no, none of these cards yet. Holy shit, that was fast. You see what I'm saying? When you lose track of time? Yeah. When you lose track of time, this is for all of us here, not just me, all of us here too. When you're in tune with certain conversations, certain frequencies, certain channels, time does not exist for us. Time is not a factor because you are in your own time. You are time. I'm using this live as an example. I feel like I missed half an hour with y'all here just speaking. I really do. It does. Yes, Lisa, it really does. There's no such thing as time in the magical realm. And this is where I'm getting at. When we speak magic, pay attention to this detail, just like Lisa said. When you're in the magical realm of the conversation and you're in tune with that realm, time is no longer there with you. You can speak for 1 hour that you think is an hour. Trust me, it's going to be 2 or 3 hours you've been speaking to this person. Okay? It happens. It happens. So magic does not, I repeat, does not have time. Thank you, Lisa, for that, because that's a fact. The struggle's real, ladies and gentlemen. Just one card can give you so much trouble. It's like trying to find a bathroom in the highway. Alright. So we started fresh with these, and this is the deck that I'm going to be giving you a few of these cards from. I highly recommend this. Like that people can understand a lot about their fingers, their hands, their hand shapes, their lines, and etc. Get this, it's not that expensive. It's worth it. So we're starting, as an example, card number 2, what it is to give a palm reading to somebody. A palm reading is a very intimate experience, and it is important to make someone comfortable. When you read someone's palm, you are peering into their character as well as their past, present, and future. You don't know what secrets you can find in the palm, and people can worry about negative predictions such as death. Always stress the fact that the hand can and will change. The future is up to you, okay? You have the power to create the future you want. So if you want to take a screenshot of this, you really can, okay? Man, time went fast today, dude. That is crazy. And card number 3, which hand to read, okay? There is different thoughts on this matter. Both hands play a great importance, but one is dominant and one is passive, okay? The left hand is usually represents your private side, knowing your hopes and your dreams. Whereas the right hand represents how you represent yourself to others, okay? And how you interact with the outside world on a day-to-day basis, okay? So if y'all want to take a screenshot of this, y'all can. Card number 4, we're going to talk about the right hand dominance. So for all you right-handers, this is for you, okay? If you are right-handed, this indicates you prefer practical and logical reasoning. You think things through and examine every detail before acting. You always follow the rules and never act out of turn. Be careful, as you may be tempted to relax your morals when you're pursuing your personal goal. Okay? So if y'all want to take a screenshot of it, please do. Time is it? I got 4 minutes. We got time. Now, for all you left-handers out there, like myself, I'm left-handed. So this is for you left-handers. A left-hander is more creative and favors intuitive thinking. You act on gut feeling and not afraid of failure or things going wrong because you know you will learn from this. The worst thing you can do is lose faith in your ability to realize your goals and objectives. Okay, so this right here is for you left-handers. So if you are a left-hander like myself, take a screenshot of it and learn a little more of it, okay? Card number 6, hand size. We're going to be talking about hand size, okay? Small hands and large hands. Small hands that doesn't reach past your eyebrows when your wrist rests on your shoulder. So if you do this and they don't pass your eyebrows, this is what we're going to talk about with small hands. Small hands indicate you often see the bigger picture but can miss out on important details. You are reasonable and self-disciplined. Large hands. Most reach your hairline when your wrist rest your chin. So if you had to do this and these tip of these fingers reach your hairline, this is for you, okay? It says, this shows you are sensitive, versatile, and curious. You enjoy examining others and asking lots of questions. All right, so if you have your hand side, take it, Emmett, sorry. There you go. Take a screenshot if you can. Sorry for the light. That'll help with the hand sizes. Now we're going to work on our first card, number 7. We have 2 minutes. I'm trying to make this as quick as I can. 2 minutes to earth hand. Square palm and short fingers. So if you have a square palm and short fingers, this is your card, okay? Your key traits. You're busy and reliable. You're down to earth. You're organized and methodical. You're drawn to stability. You're impatient and suspicious, and you're easily roused. Not aroused, roused. Okay, get it right. Take a screenshot of it if you like. I got 2 more minutes here with you. Damn, it's fast. Now we're going to talk about number 8, the air hand. Square palm with long fingers. So if you have a square palm and you have long fingers, this is your card, okay? It says here, your key traits. You're innovative and practical. You have strong intuition, logical and reasonable. You're sociable. You're inquisitive and studious. And you are easy to get along with. So if you want to take a screenshot of it, please do. These are good traits. And I have 1 minute left. And I'm going to call it quits on that real quick. Ladies and gentlemen, I love you all. From the bottom of the soul that I really do. I'm very honored to call you my friend, my brother, and my sister. Every week I come here and I try to make a change, try to make a difference in understanding, not just for everybody else, also for myself, for having you here in my life and in my life. I'm grateful that I have run into you. I'm grateful that the universe had made us bump heads and show us the way to show each other the best versions of ourselves that we can do. You're all an inspiration for me. You'll keep me going on doing this every week. I love what y'all do every day. I'm in and out of y'all lives, y'all posts. I feel y'all, I hear y'all, and I'm proud and honored to be called your brother and friend. I want to thank you all for being yourself. I really appreciate you. I really do. Don't forget about yourself. It's easy to get lost in other people's world when your world is solitary. Don't get lost in other people's world when you have your own world to rule. Remember to be kind to yourself and be mindful. Okay? Not just for yourself and be others. Tomorrow Saturday, I want you to enjoy it if you can. Be at peace. Relax a little bit. Sunday at 5 o'clock, I'll be there with Edward. Lissa Love will be there. Thank you for being here, Lissa. Thank you all for being here. Like I really appreciate y'all. I really do. It makes a change because not only I'm not reaching just y'all get to reach out to others and so forth and so forth. You know what I mean? So thank you. Thank you all. I want you to stay blessed and remember namaste and peace.